to go ahead and create a video that you can view all week long during the ELA section in your calendar. The ELA time will hopefully be between 9 and 10 each morning. It's how we begin our day. We start with Reader's Workshop from 8:30 to 9 o'clock, and then we move straight to the Daily 4. The elements in the Daily 4 you have in your hard packet, as well as iExcel, but then there's the teacher table that you're missing because we're not at school. So I want to go ahead and do a little bit of what we would do at the teacher table. Specifically for the sound words, because I don't want them to miss spelling and building their sound words this week. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now with you, the best that I can with the resources that I have. We're going to be building long O words using a silent E this week, which, boys and girls, we did do that a little bit last week. We did long U and we did long O the week before. We're going to go ahead and take this week to review, since this would have been a review week anyway. This is week 9 in our quarter. So we're going to go ahead and review long O and long U for the next 2 weeks. So let's go ahead. I'm going to move my letters like I normally do while we're at the teacher table. I'm going to move them back to their spots because they have to be easily found in alphabetical order. So although you don't have magnetic letters at home, what you can do to recreate this after you press pause is you can write all the letters of the alphabet down on a sheet of paper, and then you can cut them out so that you have all 26 letters, so that you can create just like we do inside the classroom and pretend that you have magnetic letters. So our first word of the day, I want you to take out a pencil and a sheet of paper and create your letters. So you might need to press pause to do that and come back. After you've pressed play, hello again if you've pressed pause, we're going to create our words. Our first word of the day, and this week, is cone. Cone, k-own. We know we have a what at the end if we hear the long O sound. We have a silent E. So I'm going to create the word cone. Will you create it with me using your letters? So I'm going to start with K-O-N. What sound says N? And then what do we have at the end of our word? A silent E. Very good. I want you to spell it and I want you to read it. And then we're going to put it in a sentence. Here we go. C-O-N-E. Cone. Will you write it down for me? C-O-N-E. After you've created it, then you write it, then let's put it in a sentence. Can you think of a sentence with cone? What is a cone? I can put a cone on the ground. I can eat an ice cream cone. Can you make a sentence? Go ahead and make a sentence. You can write it or you can just say it. Let's make the next word. Bone. Bone. I made it. I need to break it. What letter do I move? Go ahead and move your letters. Which letter do you need to move to recreate a new word? Bone. Bone. Uh-oh, I'm missing my B. Here he is. He didn't want to be a part of today's lesson, but he's going to be a part of it anyway. Bone. Let's spell it. B-O-N-E. Bone. I want you to build the word bone, and then I want you to write the word bone. Then we're going to put it in a sentence. You can press pause. Now we've made it. Now we need to break it. Our new word now is tone. So we had cone, bone, tone. Which letter do I need to move to make tone? That's right, the B. So I'm going to move the B and find the letter that I put in the first block. Tone. That's right, the T. So I'm going to place the T here. We're going to spell it, and then we're going to read it. T-O-N-E. Can you write it down for me? You're going to build it and then write it and then put it in a sentence. You can say the sentence or you can write it. You can press pause as you do it so you don't miss the rest of the video. And our last word of the day is rose. Rose. How do I spell rose? Which letters do I need to break away? O's. O's. That's right. I need to move the T. That doesn't make a sound, so I'm going to move the T. What says the sound? Rose. Uh-oh. I have a letter that's not correct. O's. Which letter is not correct? That's right. The N doesn't belong anymore. I need to break it away and change it. I need to change it to the Z sound. Rose. Rose. That's right. It's an S. It might sound like a Z, but it's not. It's pronounced rose. Now, let's spell it. R-O-S-E. Rose. Then I'm going to put it in a sentence. Can you put rose in a sentence? You can say it to your parents, you can say it out loud, or you can write it down just for fun. Now we're going to switch to our long U sounds, so you can pause the video and then play it again tomorrow for long U. If you want to practice long U tomorrow, we're going to be doing both long O and long U. Next week's videos will be all long vowel sounds. So let's go ahead, pause the video, and reboot tomorrow morning for long U. And I'm going to go ahead and continue. Our next word is cube. Cube. How do I spell cube? Cube. I'm going to break this away, and break the S because I know I have a silent E at the end. Cube. Cube. That's right. I need a U. Long U. B. Cube. Which letter says B? That's right. The B. Let's spell it together. C-U-B-E. Read it. Cube. Which letter do I not hear? That's right. It's the silent ninja E. He's a ninja and he's silent and he makes the vowel say its name. Go ahead and make a sentence with the word cube. Write the word cube. You can pause the video at any time if you need more time. We're going to go ahead and break it and change it. Now I need to spell tube. Tube. T-oob. T-oob. That's right. I need to break the C, and I'm going to change it now to a what? T-oob. A-T. That's correct. Tube. Spell it and then read it. T-U-B-E. It spells tube. Can you put tube in a sentence? Put tube in a sentence. You can pause it. Next word. Are you ready? Dune. Dune. Which letters do I need to change? Dune. D-oon. That's right. I need to put the D here. Are you moving your letters? Don't forget to move your letters. You should have created an alphabet by writing your letters down and then cutting them apart so you have 26 letters. Unless you have magnetic letters, those work too, because that's what we use every day in class. But if you don't have magnetic letters, you can use your paper with your written down letters. And then you can move those pieces just like we do every day in class. You're going to pretend like we're in class. This is all a game of fun. I love it. So what letter goes here? D-oon. That's right, the N. So you're going to move the N, and now you're going to read it. D-oon. Dune. Spell it. D-U-N-E. Dune. Now, guess what we do? We put it in a sentence. What's a dune? Have you ever heard of a sand dune? Make a sentence using the word sand dune. Ask your parent, what is a sand dune? I've never seen one before, or maybe you have. Your next word is June. That's one of the months of the year. Can you spell June? Which one do I need to break away? That's right, the D. June. June. I need to move the letter J. Right there. Can you spell June? Spell it with me. J-U-N-E. June. Now put June in a sentence. How can I put June in a sentence? I like June because it's summertime. I love the month of June because we're out of school and we get to go to the beach. Is the weather warm in June? Is that a sentence? Is the weather warm in June? What punctuation would I need at the end of that sentence? It's a question, so I need a question mark. We're going to switch it. Are you ready? We're going to make it, break it, change it. Are you ready? Here we go. The next word is tube.